What if everything you knew about knowledge was only half the story? What if the vast expanse of human understanding has been limited by the narrow confines of a single viewpoint? What if the way we see the world has been shaped by a single dominant perspective for far too long? A perspective that, while insightful, has overshadowed countless other ways of knowing and understanding. This is where the fascinating world of epistemology of the South comes in. It challenges us to rethink and reimagine the sources and structures of our knowledge. It cracks open the vault of traditional Western knowledge systems and invites us to explore a richer, more inclusive understanding of our world. It beckons us to delve into the depths of diverse cultural insights and wisdom. Imagine a grand library filled with countless books. Each book is a treasure trove of unique perspectives and experiences. Each book represents a different way of knowing, a different perspective on the world. These books are the voices of various cultures, each contributing to the vast mosaic of human understanding. Now, imagine that only a small section of this library is accessible, while the rest remains hidden from view. This is the reality we face when we rely solely on Western knowledge systems. This, in essence, is what the epistemology of the South seeks to challenge. It aims to unlock these hidden sections, allowing us to access and appreciate the full spectrum of human knowledge. It argues that Western knowledge frameworks, while valuable, have dominated the narrative for too long, often sidelining other important ways of knowing. These frameworks have provided significant insights but have also created blind spots. This doesn't mean discarding Western knowledge altogether. Instead, it calls for a more balanced approach. Instead, it's about acknowledging its limitations and creating space for marginalized voices and perspectives to be heard. It's about fostering a dialogue where all voices are valued. It's about recognizing that knowledge is not a one-size-fits-all concept, but a tapestry woven from diverse threads of human experience. Each thread adds its own color and texture to the overall picture. Just as a single instrument cannot capture the complexity of an orchestra, a single perspective cannot fully encompass the richness of human knowledge. Together, these diverse perspectives create a symphony of understanding that is far more profound and enlightening. The epistemology of the South isn't just about geography. It's a profound shift in how we perceive and value knowledge itself. It's about challenging the very foundation of our understanding, questioning the established norms and hierarchies that have long dictated what is considered valuable knowledge. Think of it as a movement pushing beyond the familiar walls of Western thought, breaking free from the constraints of a single narrative, and venturing into a new and expansive landscape of diverse perspectives where every viewpoint is given the space to flourish. This landscape isn't limited to a specific region or culture. It transcends borders and boundaries, encompassing the experiences and insights of all marginalized groups whose voices have been historically silenced or overlooked, bringing them to the forefront. This journey beyond Western walls is not about replacing one dominant narrative with another. Instead, it's about embracing a plurality of voices and perspectives, recognizing the richness that each brings to the table, and understanding that each has something valuable to contribute to our collective understanding of the world. Imagine a chorus where every voice, no matter how unique or different, is given the space to be heard, creating a harmonious blend of ideas and experiences. This is the vision of the epistemology of the South, a symphony of knowledge where the richness and complexity of human experience take center stage, celebrating the diversity that makes us whole. Why is this shift in perspective so important? Because when we limit ourselves to a single way of seeing the world, we limit our understanding of its complexities. Imagine trying to solve a puzzle using only one piece. You might get a glimpse of the bigger picture, but you'll never see the complete image. This is where the idea of cognitive injustice comes in. Just as social injustice refers to unfair treatment based on factors like race or gender, cognitive injustice refers to the unfair dismissal or devaluation of certain ways of knowing. The epistemology of the South challenges this injustice by recognizing the inherent value in diverse knowledge systems, whether they originate from indigenous communities, grassroots movements, or age-old traditions. The principles of the epistemology of the South aren't confined to abstract philosophical debates. They have real-world implications that touch upon some of the most pressing issues of our time. These principles challenge the dominant narratives and bring to light the voices and knowledge systems that have been historically overlooked or suppressed. Take, for example, the role of indigenous knowledge in combating climate change. Indigenous communities have been at the forefront of environmental stewardship, often employing techniques that are both innovative and deeply rooted in tradition. For centuries, indigenous communities have lived in harmony with nature, developing a deep understanding of their local ecosystems. This relationship is not just about survival, but about a profound respect and symbiosis with the natural world. Their traditional knowledge systems, often passed down orally through generations, hold valuable insights into sustainable practices, conservation methods, and the interconnectedness of all living things. These practices are not just historical artifacts, but living traditions that continue to evolve and adapt. These insights are proving to be crucial in the fight against climate change, offering a stark reminder that sometimes the most valuable solutions come from those who have been historically marginalized. By integrating these traditional knowledge systems with modern science, we can create more holistic and effective strategies to address the environmental crises we face today. Enjoying the video? If you're intrigued, hit the like button and share it with someone who'd love it too. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss more mind-expanding content.